Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of the daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart only. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? Hello, my beautiful lovers. I'm so happy to be here, okay? Happy Monday or whatever day it is that you are watching this, okay? So, where I'm gonna put this. This is an ancestor message, okay? So, I got the number 7773, okay? You could be seeing white butterflies. I got white butterflies. I also got purple top vervain because I was like smack dab in the forest, okay? Like I was delivering an order, okay, and I was like all the way up in the mountains, like literally in the forest, okay. And I drove past some vervain, and I was like, "What is that?" So I stopped because I was on a dirt road, okay, and the one was coming. Got stopped and got out and Googled it to see what it was, and it was vervain, okay. So 7773 says you're about to experience a period of great prosperity and good fortune, okay? It also talks about good relations. It says for any two people to walk together, they must have a mutual agreement, okay? So you could be about to run into somebody who's like wild nature sort of matches yours. I mean, I don't mean y'all gonna be like, out here just cutting up, but I think like y'all have gotten to the basics of really who you are, like at the soul level. And so you're attracting someone who's about to walk with you in that mutual agreement of the energy that you have going on, okay? It says that 7773 gives off the aura of empathy, artistic talent, and humanitarianism. Humanitarianism, I think that's how you say it, okay? So, um you and this other person that you're about to be walking with are giving off these kinds of auras, okay? You guys are beautiful, empathic, artistic talents, you know what I mean, with this passion for humanitarianism that is just like unmatched, okay? Also, it talks about heightened emotional sensitivity, okay? Which I think I was a perfect example of on Friday. So you get your emotions, your senses could be very heightened. You could be receiving upgrades to your empathic abilities and also the way that you express your artistic talent out into the world, okay? It also said that extra money is likely to appear in your house soon, okay? So you finna get this money sitting right at home, okay? Purple Top Vervain was talking about healing and protection and enchantment, okay? So somebody could have been trying to enchant you, you know what I mean? Trying to put something on you. But I think the way that you love yourself, the way you love your body, the way you're loving life and being very grateful at this time, is really impossible for anyone to affect the star. And also this loving partner that you're attracting with these mutual agreements, I feel like you guys are kind of in each other's energy, even if you're not in each other's energy, okay? There's like some sort of like, they're saying like bouncing off of each other, like connecting telepathically and bringing some sort of protection to each other, okay? Which is fire. So it says that purple top vervain also symbolizes the power to heal both emotional and physical wounds. And I think this is what you are supposed to be doing, okay? Out here helping people to heal not only emotional, but actual literal physical wounds, or maybe, this person, this loving partner that's coming in could be really into this, like into healing just like you, but into like a different part of it. I heard like a different branch type of shit, so like I don't know, maybe you do all of the emotional healing and they can help you with like any ailments, any reiki or any physical energetic healing that you might need, like that, or vice versa. but that's just an example. There's so many different. Get out. Get out. Get out. Go. Get out. Go ahead. Get out. So, sorry. um, it could be, I said that was just an example, but it could be any two forms of healing. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be that example, but whatever. Next was Vampire Diaries. It wasn't on there, but vervain is actually said so many times in Vampire Diaries. It's ridiculous because in Vampire Diaries, the show, vervain is actually something that the humans infuse their water with, okay? They infuse their water with the vervain so that they cannot be compelled by vampires, okay? Or so that the vampires won't be attracted to the smell, like to their natural scent, because they got this vervain coursing through their veins, you know, like they can smell it on them. And like, I think you have this same type of, like, your energy is like vervain, okay? Like, you can't be compelled, and you know, vampires are attracted to you, to your energy, but they really can't affect your energy or get past you and this loving like wall that you and this partner you're telepathically connecting with are kind of building up around the two of you. Like, even if this is something like, if you're alone all the time, like, you probably could feel this counterpart coming in, okay? Like, you could have already like seen them, or you could just feel some connection with some person that you don't even know, okay? So we got at the bottom of this deck, the moment you start acting like life is a blessing, it starts feeling like one. And I think that this is something that you're really doing, really working on manifesting the fuck out of your dreams right now in a major way, you know? And I think that you're doing great, you know? But it also says sometimes crushing it means asking for help, you know? So make sure that you reach out to your ancestors and really talk to them, okay? Like, they're the best. And you know, they've had all different kinds of experience. There's so many of them, okay? So call out to your ancestors and ask them to help you with certain things. Ask them to help gain a better understanding, you know, of who your ancestors are. What bloodlines are they connected to? You know, are you connected to like you know, gypsies, or you know, like what are you connected to? How many, you know, because we have so many different types of ancestors. You know, we got star, you know, cosmic ancestors. We got just all kinds, okay? All kinds of magical energies that are really here to help you, you know, passed on loved ones who have had all of these experiences in this life, you know, ascended masters who have walked this earth and can really make great sense of your divine journey and which way it is you should be going, you know? And just know that while you're doing all of this, while you're walking this journey, while you're trying to find, you know, where God is and what he wants you to do and how does this all work with you, you know, God really has his eye on you. He really is protecting you and covering you as long as, you know, you're in this realm and in any other realm, okay? So we're going to do it a little bit different today, okay? Because with the 3 overall energies, they wanted me to see with this deck what's going on within you, okay? And with this deck, they want the spiritual as fuck deck. That's what that is. So they wanted what's going on within you, what's going on outside of you, and what's the outcome, pretty much. And then I always do 3 rows, so it's all going to correspond with that, okay? I don't know why I had to explain that, but I did. All right, ancestors. So what is it that's going on within them that you want them to be aware of or that they need to focus on? Okay, that's kind of a lot. I don't know. I don't want them. So I'm going to put them back, okay? All right. So we got Canis Major with exhilaration. So, first of all, your loyalty is beautiful. That's what I get from this dog energy. And also, it's like this dog, you know, though he's so small, excuse me, and he's so cute, he's still reaching for this big planet or this big moon or whatever that is right there, you know? So I feel like what's going on within you is like this expansion of what you feel like you're able to reach or what level you feel like you're able to enter into. I feel like all of these things that you've put a death to within you has really helped you to step into your destiny energy a little bit more, like you are right on time, right in alignment with where you need to be at this time, but it's because of the way that you embrace this relationship that you have with the divine. Yeah, we got music, okay? You could be connected to music. You could really love music. You could be someone who makes music, okay? And then we got balance, like, because really within, you're in a beautiful place of balance. And that's why you could be feeling really exhilarated, You could literally be feeling very happy, very upbeat about life, about your future, and about the things to come. And I feel like this is like a newfound enthusiasm, and your ancestors are saying, like, you need to just keep that up. You're doing so good. You're doing so good, okay? Always. It says, whatever peak experiences are for you, seek them out occasionally for good mental health. Run and dance like no one is watching. Seek joy, seek flow. Find your wildness, okay? Like I said, with this wild nature energy, okay? Find your wildness, be a loyal friend, and do something simply for the fun of it, okay? It says, watching a dog run flat out, tongue out, and fur flying, and simply reveling in the joy that running experience reminds me. Wait, yeah, and simply reveling in the joy of that running experience reminds me of the exhilaration of peak experiences and why we should seek them. Peak experiences are defined by psychologists as a heightened state of wonder, awe, or ecstasy over an experience. Okay, so this is what they're saying. They're saying this is where you are within, or this is where you need to be within. Okay, it says, in short, peak experiences can be spiritual. They can be very fulfilling, and they are so significant that we remember them. They kick in that magical state of flow, which feels incredible, where time disappears and we, in fact, feel super connected. Okay. It says many people think of peak experience as doing something dangerous like skydiving or driving fast, but that is not the case for most people. Moderation is key in this, otherwise. Okay, so moderation is key in this. Otherwise, it's not peak. It's just consistent. It's just constant stimulation. Okay. So I feel like you're in this place where you're not being like overly stimulated. So therefore, you're able to find like the peace, the joy, the sensuality in every single moment, every single second. Okay. This energy of appreciation and gratitude is what's going on within you. This real, true star power that God gave you is going on within you. Okay. It's beautiful. It says, the mythos around Canis Major is most often one of two stories. The first story is of Lelaps, a magical hunting dog who would always catch its prey. The dog was a favorite of Zeus and given as a gift to Minos, Procris, and finally the hero Cephalus, I think, is Cephalus. So Cephalus was after the Tumicin fox, a creature that was killing man and beast, so he set Lelaps on the trail. Trouble was, the fox was also magical, in that it could never be caught. Zeus saw the future for the pair, the paradox of the two magics and the chase never ending, and eventually put them into the sky as constellations. The second story was that both Canis Major and Canis Minor are the hunting dogs of Orion, wildly pursuing Lepus the hare. The constellation of Canis Major or Canis Major has been observed by the ancient Mesopotamians and Babylonians as a bow and arrow, not as a dog. The goddess Ishtar being linked to this constellation. The Chinese saw the dog as the vermilion bird, okay, the vermilion bird, It says the Tharumba people of indigenous Australia saw it as a bat with wives who are a brown snake and a black snake. It says Canis Major contains the brightest visible star in our sky, Sirius, the dog star. It is close to our solar system, giving it a clear brightness. Other stars in the constellation are actually brighter, but further away, making them appear dimmer. It also contains the Thor's Helmet Nebula. Okay, so the words of power are I seek joy and exhilaration. So this is where you are really on the inside, and I like how it was naming all of the different ways that all of the different tribes that have, created stories for this constellation seen it, so it's also like this energy of you seeing things from a lot of different point of views inside of yourself, and I think that's really beautiful, and it keeps your mind very open and keeps you from being like too cynical is what I'm hearing. Maybe you could have been very cynical in the past, even a little bit judgmental about people and how they did things and of yourself and how you did things. But I think that this is something that you really have gotten over, It says your brain speaks total fuckery unless you turn your soul on this card, So I feel like you're over that place where your brain is speaking any fuckery at all, baby. Your soul is on, okay, and it's shining so damn bright. What's going on outside of him? It says ancient proverb, if you meet more than two assholes a day, you're it, but I really am not getting the energy like you are, some sort of asshole or whatever. But I think that also there's this energy of you needing to be very aware of your outside environment. You could be running into assholes, you could have a bit of an asshole mentality subconsciously and just not be aware of that and be trying to figure out, well, why do I keep running into all of these people who seem to be on this same energy, So if that is the issue, there could be things that you're not seeing outside of you that as something that you need to work on within yourself. And a lot of times this is how it happens, spirit will bring up that same energy over and over again, or have somebody come around and say the same type of shit or do the same types of things because there's something they're wanting you to learn or see from that type of behavior, It says, Anise Nin said, we don't see things as they are. We see them as we are, okay? It says, so one or two assholes could be random. Three assholes is a clear sign you've got your sphincter glasses on. Take a moment to check in with your perception of things. It just might be that you, Cupcake, are the asshole. Luckily for you and everyone else, you've got the power to change that, So I feel like it says, when you're wrong, admit it. When you're right, be quiet, It says, fuck what they say also. So you could have people who are actually assholes, being very judgmental of you. But it's like, what does that say about you and how you treat yourself? You will find that like it'll change a lot. It doesn't necessarily change those people from being assholes, but you find yourself having less asshole like encounters with these people, or you'll find things going a lot more smoother because you're not meeting them where they're at, or you're not thinking on that same vibration that they're thinking on anymore. So they seem like way less of an asshole. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how this works, but it really is true, and that's why I tell y'all, I be asking spirit about me and what I do all the time, because I'm very aware of that. And that has gotten me very far in the past, checking in with spirit when it comes to the things that I see and how those things really do relate to me. And I think that this could definitely be something that you're noticing going on around you at this time, okay? So what is the outcome here? It says, the shield of crystals, I am loved and protected. So you could have been just, going around trying to be the best, most, exhilarated version of yourself, trying to be very positive and happy, but always constantly running into this asshole energy. And I feel like now seeing this shield, maybe you were just guarded, maybe you were just on the protect, you know what I mean? On, like, you had your boundaries, your walls, not boundaries, we're not talking about boundaries here. We're talking about walls, you know what I'm saying? Like this unnecessary, like, super shield that's protecting you from things that you really don't need to be protected from, almost like this overprotective energy of yourself that you were in was kind of attracting assholes. I don't know, maybe you were giving these assholes power. Maybe you were making them feel in some sort of way like they deserved your time or your energy or your thought. Maybe it was just the thought that of them, you know what I mean? That was making them be able to come into your energy. Maybe you changed your perspective on them, or there's a need for you to change your perspective on people and on what an asshole really looks like. Because a lot of the world will say, oh, you're an asshole because you have boundaries and you don't want to deal with their bullshit, because you know you're loved, because you know you're protected, and because you know you don't have to do too much in order to see a good outcome. A lot of people will try to make you feel like you're an asshole for that and you should stop doing that. So almost this underlying energy of maybe you believe them for a while, or you could even still believe them right now. This could also play out as this energy of people just trying to make you feel like you're an asshole, trying to provoke you or trying to start issues with you just so you could look like the asshole. But I think that your ancestors are asking you to just hold on to that happy, light feeling when it comes to everything, with this flying broom energy at the bottom of the deck that says, I can let go of my mistakes. And this moon wishes card that says, the moon shows me patience. That could be something that this moon energy really is bringing in for you, okay? You could be someone who really likes to moon gaze, really loving the night sky. I love the sky, okay? I do. It don't matter if the sun is out, if it's raining, if it's nighttime and it's cloudy, you can't see no stars. I don't care. I'll still be like, I spend so much time doing that. All right. So what's this? Tell me more about what's going on within them. Okay, we got fierce femininity, we got shape shifting, and we got thresholds and beginnings. So I think that, like I was saying, you've dealt with so many different assholes, but you have learned to shape shift with this awakening of this fierce, beautiful feminine energy within you. So it's like the way that you're shape shifting can be a little bit like disheartening, and uncomfortable for other people. But I feel like that's just really not your problem. And also, I feel like when you stepped into this more exhilarated, happy type of energy, you crossed some sort of threshold, you stepped yourself into a new beginning. And this could really be a problem for people outside of you, but that's not your problem. So this energy of you continuing to be very focused on what it is you need to be focused. We got Tyrannus with the god of thunder and lightning. So this Thor energy, okay, which I pick up on a lot. But also the Thor energy makes me think about Thor's day, and very connected to the throat chakra. So I feel like you stepped into this new beginning where you really express yourself, and not only that, it's like you call the thunder and then you experience the lightning. You know what I'm saying? Because thunder um, can be like a warning. It can be a warning of like a really heavy storm, or it's just like this shakeup, this big boom that comes before this great time of inspiration and awe, like the exhilaration card was talking about. So I think now you're in that beautiful energy, and you are like thunder for other people, like when they see you coming and they know they're not on the up and up, or when they experience your energy and they know they don't match up with that energy, they immediately feel inferior and start trying to sabotage you in a way. You might find yourself just running into people who are just not there yet. They're not advanced yet, and they just automatically have some sort of problem or some sort of issue with you. But I think that you're learning to stay in that very happy energy and knowing that like those types of energies are really handled. And that's such a great thing, you know? Like you really need to keep your mentality there. Yeah, we got hearth and family with right relations. I feel like now you're really seeing the benefits of being connected to God in the way that you are, you know, really understanding the benefits of being connected to your ancestors and really learning how to take those lessons from spirit, you know what I mean, from your ancestors, like allowing them to just give you the lessons and not obsessing so much over what you should have done or what you should have said. Like you've become a great observer is what I'm hearing, okay? Excuse me. And also you're doing a great job when it comes to choosing the right relations, when it comes to who you consider to be your family or how much energy, you know, you're putting out to these people who are assholes, okay? Yeah, we got the sun wheels with talismans, but I don't know why. You could be someone who works with talismans, who works with different shapes and things like that. You know, you could have like little suns and things, you know. I have like all kinds of little like trinkets, little suns and little moons and, you know, so many feathers and crystals and all kinds of things that I just like randomly sit around sometimes. But I mean, everything that I do is like very guided, and I feel like you are in the same way. Also, your ancestors could be showing you little talismans and things like that. But you're in this beautiful, immortal type of energy, you know. This says calling in the spirit of place, you know. So this energy of you calling in that calm and compassionate spirit within yourself to where you're just so comfortable and so happy no matter where it is that you're placed in life. Ooh, just magnificent, okay? This says magnificence. And then it said the oath under that, you know. So it's like whatever deal you made with God, you're really upholding your end of that bargain, even if that deal was just for you to change your ways and to be a better version of yourself for yourself. You're doing such a great job, you know. And some of you guys could even be helping others to, you know, helping to rescue others from those same types of dangers that you've been through before in your past. But also it's like this is the reason why God came in and rescued you from the danger the way that he has, because you made such a beautiful deal and you didn't falter on that. The first thing I said when I seen that exhilaration card was loyalty. You loyal. Ooh, you loyal. Okay, I heard loyal. Loyal as the soil, baby. Okay, like you're never gonna go anywhere. And then we got banishing of snakes right here, you know, which talks about loss and replenishment of hope. So this is absolutely what you have done. Definitely experienced a lot of loss, no matter what your age is, you know. But also always finding yourself when you're in this energy where you're able to replenish that hope, you know. And that's what you've done, and it looks beautiful. Like you are the star, honey. You are the star. So, you know, the star is very responsible. Like, though you're loyal, I don't know. It's almost like you're getting used to this new place that you're in, you know, like you stepped into this new energy and you're kind of trying to like find your footing and where you feel comfortable and how you do it the best, you know. Your ancestors are saying really take your time with that, okay? I got the chills kind of like my skin's doing something, okay? Like really take your time with finding your place in whatever it is that you've chosen to do, okay? And you can't go wrong. Like you really do got it. Just keep following your intuition, okay? You really do know what it is that you're doing, okay? With the sun and the star, okay? Like you and the divine like have this kind of beautiful connection, you know, always connected. When we think of the sun and the moon and the stars, they're always together, okay? And that's the way that your energy is when it comes to like your connection with your ancestors and things like that, you know. You're always going to have that energy where you're tapped in. You've already turned it on. So don't worry like that is going to turn off, or because you run into, you know, an asshole or three that, oh, I must be doing something wrong. I must be doing karma. Oh, my money isn't right yet. You know, I must be getting karma, you know, but sometimes things go wrong for the right reasons, you know. So whatever it is that you feel is wrong, also know that you have the power to change that, and know that you're not doing anything wrong, or that there's nothing wrong going on in your life or on your journey. Like, every moment of your journey really truly is the best, and it always is going to play out in your favor. So, like, this strong energy of, like, you just not worrying. Like, don't worry if you're going to be able to handle all of the next big, beautiful things that are coming up for you. And also maintaining that knowledge that there's so many big, beautiful things coming for me, coming to me. So many amazing things I'm attracting to myself with this beautiful, hopeful, compassionate energy. So I know it's okay for me to not be so shielded all the time, because these assholes really can't touch me. And is there even such a thing as an asshole? You know what I mean? Like, really having that, they're saying, philosophical type of view on life, where you're questioning things objectively rather than coming at it with judgment or feeling like you're doing something wrong. That is that real beautiful temperance earth angel type of energy that you naturally operate from, which is going under this fierce feminine energy, So outside of you, I feel like a lot of people are looking at you like you're so angelic, you're so majestic. Like, they love you. They love the way you vibe with them, the way you speak to them. Okay, whether you speak to a lot of people or just one person a day. Okay, what's the shape shifting with the ram horn? Okay, the king of latinum, or the king of pentacles. So this really does give me like more of that unique energy, but I think it's like, I don't know, you do something, you do something different. Okay, like, there's something very different about your energy. And I think that it calls in so much of your spiritual wealth. It's this energy of like your spiritual wealth just hitting like boom, and like, I don't know, it's got you looking so amazing. Like, the way that you're able to adapt to certain things, and also to call those energies out for what they are, but still not get angry, I think it's really handling the assholes in your life, that the only thing that needs to change when it comes to assholes around you is the way that you're thinking about them. Like I said, is there even such a thing as assholes? Okay. What's nightfall, the thresholds, and beginnings? The judgment. Okay. So it's really like, it's not, only you being aware of the ways that people have, done you wrong or stabbed you in the back. It's the action of you moving into the calmer waters with this Six of Swords energy, the action of you stepping into that exhilaration that has called in the judgment for these people around you, because like I said, some of them definitely are assholes. And they do got some judgment coming to them, but it's not the thought of, oh, I hope these people get judgment, and I'm going to send a backfire, that calls in their judgment. It's really your joy, your happiness, your hope, your compassion, your faith to what it is that you're doing, that you do it, you know what I mean, from such a happy place. Do it from the heart. And don't worry about what's going on with other people around you, because at the end of the day, it's not really your business. The only time it's your business is when you're dealing with these people, and when you do deal with these people, that you give them the most happiest version of yourself that you could possibly muster in that moment, genuinely. And that's what gets their asses whooped, because they come and they talk to your beautiful, genuine ass, and, they say all of these great things that they don't mean. And then they go and they talk about you behind your back, and they get the worst karma, because you were genuine when you dealt with them. You were really just happy, trying to be exhilarated in that moment. And you were really just knowing you were loved and protected. So you were open. You had, your heart on your sleeve, kind of. You gave them the best you could possibly give them, and they still was assholes. So it's also this energy of like, you can't always take your reality and make it about you or about what you're doing within, okay? Because it ain't always about you. Sometimes it's about you getting a clear view of who the assholes are, okay? Of who to avoid, of who's not for you, of who doesn't match. What was I talking about? I was talking about two people two people to walk together, it says for any two people to walk together, they must have a mutual agreement, And I feel like that with a lot of people from your past or people that might still surround you right now, you guys just don't have this mutual agreement, whether it be, a mutual spiritual agreement, a mutual agreement about the tiniest little thing, there's somewhere that you guys just don't agree. And I think you have gotten to this place where you just agree to disagree. Like, okay, it's cool, Like, I think you're very accepting of others and of their feelings and where they are. And your ancestors are just asking you to, like, really stay there as much as you can. What's the God of thunder and lightning? And like I said, with this judgment energy, you are the thunder, okay? You are like Archangel Gabriel, okay? I said this in another reading, okay? On Friday, okay? You are like Archangel Gabriel, baby. You cause so much judgment on people, but also you bring clarity and you bring understanding and you bring enlightenment and you bring clear communication to any situation that you're in. We got the 10 of Swords, okay? Like I said, when it comes to people who try to betray you, you really come in and show them something, okay? We got the Knight of Latinum. This is what I'm saying. With this thunder and then lightning type of energy. Like this thunder, these warnings, this clarity that you have about the people who are assholes and the way that they do you wrong, Like, I think you're really doing the right thing with that energy now. Like, allowing it to be something that is enlightening, something that's educational, rather than feeling like, they stabbed me in my back again. You know what I mean? What's right relations with hearth and family? We got the 8 of Wands, okay? So, and I feel like your ancestors, okay, with this right relations energy, like, they really keep you up on game. They really are making things very clear to you at this time, So try not to doubt that, okay? We got the 6 of starships, okay, or the 6 of cups, because it's like everything about the past, you really do know it, And like, it's very important that you just continue to embrace this new energy that you're in with all this exhilaration and happiness, okay? Because it's looking so damn good, baby. It looks so good. What's talismans? A sun wheels, like, we got the Page of Starships, okay, or the Page of Cups. I don't know. Almost this, because talismans also gives me like a very protective type of energy, because you're able to create certain talismans and assign certain jobs to them. So this is giving me like protection from immature type of energies, from emotionally immature energies. But also, like, what else do I get from the Page of Cups? I get like this energy of your intuition growing, of you maturing a lot when it comes to the way that you look at protection and the way that you look at love and the way that you create new love and partnerships between you and others. That's beautiful. But also this energy of, though you are this emotionally intelligent being and all of that, at the end of the day, you're still this beautiful baby, this amazing child to God, So that energy of you always staying in contact with the divine and always keeping that line of communication very open, because it's super important to your emotional body and to the higher places that you're on your way to. What's the Chariot? The Charioteer, rescue from danger. The Knight of Batless, okay? So the Knight of Swords going with the Chariot energy, You could be like shooting up very fast in whatever it is that you're doing after feeling like things were going so slow. And also, this could be what's attracting some of this asshole energy outside of you. But with this 8 of Pentacles energy, I feel like you really have put in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into whatever it is that you're doing. Like, you earned this. You cleared your mind of so many negative ways of thinking, And you could even be feeling like irritated, like, why am I still attracting, people who are assholes? But it's like, them people are just being assholes for you. You know, it's like I heard an asshole mask, okay? It's just a mask. It's just a front, okay? Like at the end of the day, these people that we consider assholes most of the time are just very petty, immature children on the inside, okay? No shade, but this is the facts. They're just not emotionally mature, and they don't see that chariot, Knight of Swords energy in their future, but they see it in yours. And so, yes, sometimes they're going to be an asshole or they're going to make you feel like you're doing something wrong, but that is a projection of who they are and where they are in life right now and how they feel about their journey. Not a testament to who you are within or where it is that you're going or how you move it. Let me get one more for that. Okay, baby, I'm going to tell you, you are the star, okay? And that's why you're getting this quick movement forward that you were getting. So know that when it does come to dealing with people, any kind of danger on the outside of you, that God will always protect you and move those things out of your way because you do it right and you don't cut no corners or, do no sneaks. I heard no sneak dissing, okay? I heard no sneak shit, okay? We got the Six of Swords. This is why you get to go on into this beautiful, calm water, And I'm hearing like things could seem like a little bit hectic, but in a good way. I'm getting like good hectic, like maybe you're more busy than you've been in a while. We got career and success, okay, when I part the deck. And then we got the alchemist under that with this Virgo energy, baby. So whatever it is, like I said, with your career, you could be moving up kind of fast, okay? But you're meant and made for this career success, baby. You are a fucking boss, okay? Oh, I feel like you could have been dreaming of this, dreaming of doing something that you have your whole heart into. And I think you found it. Okay, look, we got 11th house with community and technology. Okay, so you could definitely do something, on the internet, something where you talk to a lot of people. That's why I kept saying you could talk to a lot of people or you could talk to like one or two people. Like somebody definitely talks to a lot of people. Okay. And I think those people really appreciate you, okay? Even the ones who come and they are assholes and they are trolls. And that's so funny because this morning I be walking around talking to myself, okay? But I don't be talking to myself, okay? I be talking to spirit a lot. And so I was walking around and I said, somebody got trolls? Somebody has trolls, okay? Or you're about to have trolls very soon because of the way that you're moving up so fast in this thing. I feel like you could be shooting past certain people in your career, and they could be looking at you, like you looking like the young star. You could even be very young in whatever your career is or whatever it is that you do. And if you're not very young in it, you could just, it's like I heard newbie energy, but also like this childlike energy that you have, okay, that you give, that you deliver is admirable. And they out here admiring it. But a lot of people don't know how to be like, oh, I love what you did. That was really cool. Thank you for sharing that. Some people, their idea of saying thank you is being an asshole and talking shit to you as if you did something wrong. But really you just pushed a button within them that they needed to have pushed, okay? Really, you bring forth their shadows and open up their mind to this energy of mysticism. You challenge what they think about God and what they think about life, okay? And what they think about themselves. But in a very good way. I've definitely had people get very triggered. I had like some people cuss me out after readings, okay? Because what I said was so true. It was the realest shit they ever heard, okay? And they got pissed off about it. But they always come back, on that softer type of energy, and they appreciate it. So you have this same type of way that you tend to rub people, okay? What's fierce femininity and the temperance? We got limits and lessons, okay? So I feel like you're in this place where all of these times where you were limited and all of these times where you were learning these lessons are coming to an end. Like now you're starting to see the return of those energies that you've been through. And now it's even all starting to make sense. And this is why you're feeling so exhilarated, so blissful, you know. What's that? Shape shifting and the King of Latinum. This is beautiful. Okay, we got the Cancer, okay, with the caring. So I feel like you're definitely much better when it comes to not like who you care about, because I feel like really you're this beautiful, soft, caring, loving type of nature, like I said, operating out of this fierce feminine energy. But also you could have been very on guard, like you know your value, you know your worth. And I feel like you could have been like overprotecting that, because I said that already though. Okay, you could have been really overprotective of that with this Cancer energy. But this is definitely something that's easing up. And also you needed to be in that protective energy. Your ancestors are saying sometimes we put you there. Sometimes you think you're tripping, or you think you're overthinking something, or you think you're too attached to whatever it is that's going on. But a lot of times that's your ancestors trying to make it very clear what these people who get in judgment are up to behind the scenes. What's thresholds? Okay, we got Scorpio with the mystic. Like, you need to know everything, okay? And your ancestors are going to make sure that you do, that you have the inside scoop on everything that's going on that's supposed to be a mystery. You are the mystic. You are mystery, okay? You are magic. You are knowledge, okay? And more importantly, you are love. You are grace. And you are hope. So there is no getting nothing past you. So try not to get irritated when spirit's bringing up things that you think you don't want to hear about, or you think you don't want to deal with. They wouldn't bring it up if it wasn't something you needed to think about, or something you needed to say a prayer about, or something you needed to address. If not for your own sanity, for your own protection, you know. That's kind of how it works with this thing. You have to keep that open relationship with spirit, and don't be like, oh, you know, oh, they're just trying to send me thoughts. Okay, well, if you feel like people are trying to send you thoughts, then stop and say a prayer. You know, God, I don't know why I keep thinking about this person. You know, find out, like, is this person cool? Like, do I need to connect with this person? Okay, well then, can we, like, what is it that's going on with this person? Okay, well, can I clear this person from my consciousness, from my mind? You know, I have the understanding of what they want or what they're on, you know, if they're a friend or a foe. So now, you know, can you clear my mind? Can you clear my energy of this? And I think that's why they were saying earlier, you know, to ask for help. What's God of Thunder and Lightning, the Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Latinum? We got Taurus with the sensual, okay? So almost this energy, because I said, you know, that exhilaration, that sensuality for life, you know. But that shit does not come until after the thunder, okay? That's when the lightning comes. It comes after the thunder. So almost this energy of like, don't forget, okay? You can forgive, but if you were to like forget all of that shit, then you kind of, I don't know. It's almost like to forget everything that you've been through and everything that you healed from would be like forgetting the whole lesson. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not asking you to hold on to it or to hold on to some sort of burden, but they're just saying, like, I don't know, maybe you might have people trying to come back around, trying to pretend like they're not under judgment, you know? Like I said, wearing an asshole mask. Let me get another one for this. Also, this is giving me like money hungry type of energy. Look at this south node of the moon with old karma. So pretty much what I was saying, you know, like, I don't know, something about the way you call judgment, it requires you to like review these things from your higher perspective. And maybe you just are in this place where, no, I just want to be exhilarated. I just want to be happy. I just want to be hopeful. And I don't want to think about anything negative, you know, but that's kind of an unrealistic point of view is what your ancestors are saying. Sometimes you're going to have to address these south node type of energies in order to move forward, you know, like that's something they always constantly bring up, for me. Like they always have me doing some sort of shadow work or giving me a different perspective, a different angle, a different level of understanding on something that I've already been through, which also gives me a deeper understanding and a different kind of appreciation for the people that I've been through certain things with. And that keeps me very light, keeps me very happy, keeps me in a fun energy. But it keeps these assholes mad, okay? But that's not my problem. And that's something that your ancestors want you to kind of look at with this thing. What's right relations in the Eight of Wands? Drive and power with Mars, So like I said, they're constantly bringing you these messages, you know what I mean? But it's like also this energy of whatever negativity, that they bring up, or whatever old things you've been through that they bring to your attention. It's for you to pull some certain lesson or some certain energy that you need from that to continue to have that drive and continue to power forward in your life, excuse me, almost like powering forward and driving forward, not like you're having something negative push you, but the gratitude of learning every single angle of that situation and having this greater understanding is how you really win over the energy, okay? What's talismans in the page of starships? We got Aquarius, okay, with the visionary, more of that beautiful star energy, baby, because that's where you are at the end of the day. You're this amazing star who's meant to pour out, into the collective. And then this cloud energy is giving me like consciousness for some reason, because I think clouds is something that all people can relate to. This is how I'm getting it, okay? You pour out this beautiful energy of inner healing onto these emotionally immature people. And like I said, that has the ability to really upset folks sometimes. But that doesn't mean that you should feel the need to hold back or feel like, oh, I'm running into this type of energy in my reality, so that must say a lot about who I am. It's not that. It's just that at a certain place in your enlightenment, you're bound to run into a bunch of haters, okay? Because they hate themselves and they see this beautiful light all over and within you, and they just really don't know how to deal with it. You make their asses start malfunctioning, okay? Like, on TV when the robot starts malfunctioning, there's just like random explosions happening, with their parts, they start to break down and break up, And I think you break people down like that, but in a very healing way, okay? But when you first do it to their ass, they don't understand that. They like, stop talking that love to me. Okay, what's rescue from danger? The Knight of Atlas and the Star. Tension and opposites, okay? Beautiful confirmation, So it's like this energy of you gonna run into ops. But it's not because you looking for ops or you looking for smoke or nothing. It's because you're in this beautiful energy of balance. And these people are ops of themselves, ops of their own souls, holding their own self back. So when they see you moving forward, not holding yourself back and looking like a star and looking confident while you're doing it, okay? They get a little bit upset and they want to cause tension with you. So just try to keep your mentality on them very clear. And sometimes you have to call on these old situations that you've been through before, because sometimes assholes, like, they love to use the same lines, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes one new asshole will come say something to you that an old asshole said because they know that old asshole, or because it's a spiritual attack. So it's meant to trigger you in a different kind of way. But I think that it's really hard to trigger you at this time. Like, I think you're too tapped in and connected in with your light, and your ancestors just really want you to stay there and stay in this higher, stay looking at things from this higher perspective, knowing you're loved and you're protected at all times. What's the King of Atlas, the Star, and the Tension and opposites, okay? Transformation and mystery. Hello? With the 8th house, beautiful psychic palm reader, wise type of energy with this whale, like you're so in connection with so many different types of light energies at this time. And that's why you're looking like the star, So when it comes to tension and when it comes to people who are opposite of you, like try to be very understanding of them and where they are at in it. Like try not to be judgmental, because these people, like, they really be lost for real, okay? We got squared with challenge and disharmony, okay? They really be lost for real. And when they see you doing great, a lot of times they want to challenge that, or try to prove how disharmonious you are because of the disharmony that they're experiencing within themselves. So don't take the bait, Yeah, then we got more of that wild femininity type of energy, okay? I love it. It's pretty much full circle, okay? So let's get this final thought. Let's get this final thought, baby. Walking in a winter wonderland. So you could be like, I see vengeance is mine, okay? So vengeance belongs to God, okay? Don't worry about nothing. It's finna get God. And also that walking in a winter wonderland energy, okay? With this mystique energy, what you see is never what you get, It's almost like you're the happiest thing, It's like they're showing me like a winter wonderland, right? With all of these different trees around, and all of those trees, they look like it's winter. They don't have that much leaves on them, and they're covered in snow and all of these different things. And here you are, this sunny ass palm tree, just sitting in the middle of all of these, all of this ice, of all of this coldness, in the middle of all of this asshole energy. Even if you never ever talk to people or be around people, there's a lot of asshole energy being projected your way at this time, and your ancestors want you to know that they're really shooting extra love and protection to your energy at this time. So don't feel like you have to be like overly protective or super on guard. Like you're covered and taken care of in a major way at this time. We got forever by your side. That's perfect. Forever by your side with the Winter Soldier. Like I said, and then we got this Iron Man down here with what are you really protecting? And then we got control at all costs with Dr. Doom under that, So try not to worry about these people, okay? Look, it say if you think I'm cold now, just wait, okay? So like, these people are covered in snow, damn near frozen, and trying and pushing themselves more into that energy rather than pushing themselves to an energy where they're, warming up and finally starting to feel happy and all of these different things, because their entire goal is to control you at all costs, but they can't. They could never, because for your ancestors are forever by your side, making sure that they would never, okay? W, okay? You finna get these W's over and over again. It says, you are being asked to remember your loyalties, reconnecting with the brave voice inside you that says you aren't afraid to take a stand. You may be questioning your ability to remain true to a relationship or commitment, and this card has appeared to remind you of who has been there for you, okay? So don't forget that your ancestors are always by your side. And on the next page is Wolverine. It says, when I'm alone, I'm in great company, okay? So even when you're alone, you always got ancestors sitting around you like this, like in this energy, baby. You are the fire. I heard starfire. You are the starfire, okay? Let me see. Starfire in here? I don't think this is that same universe, but starfire is a great energy, okay? Hold on. I know this reading is already an hour now, but I need to tell you about Starfire abilities, okay? Because you're given Starfire, but it's DC, and this is the magic of Marvel. So, Starfire has the ability of flight, okay? Starfire also has the ability of language assimilation, okay? She can learn any language instantaneously through lip contact, okay? Oh man. So it also says energy projection. It says Starfire can project bright green glowing energy from her hands, okay? So you emit this kind of beautiful healing energy from yourself, you know? It says strength, okay? Starfire can destroy rocks with her hands and make holes in buildings just by kicking it. It says that she has an accelerating healing factor, okay? It says that Starfire is great with hand-to-hand combat, okay? I said combat, okay? So you could be making some sort of comeback right now, okay? And you always enter into this energy where you make an amazing comeback. I feel like people really don't understand how you do it, you know? It says self-sustenance. It says Starfire can survive in the vacuum of space without any sort of protection or survival gear, okay? It says agility. It says eye beams. So I feel like when people look at you, when they look into your eyes, okay, they get some sort of different type of vibe from you. You know, I feel like you really show people who you are when you're working or when you're delivering some sort of beautiful healing energy to them, okay? Also, astral projection, okay? You're very good with astral projection. Maybe working on that with your ancestors could be kind of fun for you. It says starbolts. Starfire blasts her starbolts at her opponents, sending them into space. She then fires a barrage of starbolts into her opponent. It says starbolts from heavens. Okay. Starfire can also bring forth green fire, first shown in open door policy. Okay, so this healing, this green fire, didn't I just say? I said you the Starfire, okay? This green healing fire, this healing passion that you bring from within you, baby, okay? It destroys anyone who ever thinks they're going to come in and be an opponent to you. And this is a beautiful energy that God has blessed you with, okay? So know you're loved and protected at all times, and that your ancestors is giving you every gift and all this energy to do this healing job you need, okay? What's the rest of the final thought? All right, so it says, even storms have a calm center. Today, if chaos rises up around me, I will be the eye. Huh? Is that why they call it that? Okay. So I feel like you bring that I am energy to any storm or any situation that you're in. And then this one says, I can't change which way the river bends, so I might as well strap in and enjoy this strange little boat ride. Anyone bring a cooler, you know? So, like I said, continue to enjoy this thing with that exhilaration inside, you know, like call on that beautiful energy, that beautiful ancestral, loving, lightning type of energy from within yourself whenever you need, you know. Know that that big, beautiful starfire burns so bright within you and nobody could douse that shit. And with that, I am done, okay? I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, okay? That you got something that you needed out of this, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.